There's always stigma about asking for help, about feeling that if you go somewhere where you ask for help, that people are going to judge you, they're going to criticize you because of how you are. And that's something that should not be an issue. That should be something that I want to talk about. Food insecurity. I want to inform you about how it affects students in community colleges, their learning ability, and how that will translate. So I've done a lot of research on this. I've also advocated on this issue a lot. So this is something that's really huge to me, big to me. I'm a big supporter of trying to bring awareness to this. My first main point is how this affects your learning ability. So most students, maybe some here, are probably thinking about food right now, or can't even concentrate on my speech because all they're thinking about is food. They probably didn't eat earlier in the day. So that affects a lot of students. Is that sometimes you probably don't even know, you probably can't even listen or pay attention to a long lecture because all you're focused on is getting food. And about 1 in 5 students in community colleges are food insecure. This was a study by the Real College survey report that a lot of community colleges participated in Minnesota. So think about that. And about 1 out of 4 students drop out of class. This was a nationwide study that happened in 2016. So it's a little dated, but yeah, about 1 in 4 drop out. Just think about that. Just because they didn't have the resources to get food, they dropped out of class, or they couldn't be able to study. That's a lot, and that's a huge detriment for students. And one of the other things that I want to talk about, my second main point, is the Hunger Free Campus Act. Now, this bill was implemented last spring because of the amount of advocacy work that we did. So that's me, my Senate, and my district going to the Capitol to fight for this, to advocate for this issue, talking to our representatives, Ryan Daniels and John Jasinski. Now, this bill was luckily passed last spring, and the requirements for a campus to be considered hunger-free campus is to have a food pantry, to have a task force with at least 2 students on that committee, to also have somebody who can have resources for them so students are aware of it. And the amount of money, grant money that a college campus can get, the maximum is $8,000, and the allocated budget that the Office of Higher Education set for this is $77,000 for this year and also for next year. So the process, how this works, is this works by lead on that. They're the ones who will be accepting applications, and I'm part of the committee who will be reviewing applications and accepting them, which we'll be announcing in January till April on a rolling basis. So this will benefit students, making sure that they are not food insecure, that when they go to class and when they study, that will not be an issue. So hopefully in the next year or so, when either your friend goes to community college or you transfer to another college, that you will know which school or campus is a hunger-free campus. And now I want to talk about our last main point is resources. So how many do you know that we have any resources for food insecurity? Like anything in campus? Yes, we do have a food shelf. How many people use the food shelf? I'm assuming not a lot, because I go down there and talk to Candace, who is our social worker that we hired to run the food shelf and to also help you with any mental health issues. So our campus, we have a food pantry downstairs. We also have resources to help students with SNAP, which SNAP is the Supplement Nutrition Assignment Program, And so that will basically help students get food funding outside of campus in your homes. So this is something that, and here's one of the biggest things that I learned, but I couldn't find a study on, was most college students are eligible to get this, but they do not apply for it. So think of how many students have this offered and they don't know about it, and how that could help them. So if you guys are, if any of you guys have probably like food issue, we do have a food pantry downstairs. We do offer food for any of the students. Once a week you can go down there and get as much food as you need, and that will hold support. One of the other things that we are offering for Thanksgiving is turkeys for the campus. If you guys do not have turkeys, we are going to be giving those away on campus, either this week or next week before Thanksgiving. So that's something to look at. These are resources to help you out. One of the benefits that we have from a social worker is that they've been helping students with being home, not having a house to live in, being food insecure. I've talked to a friend in North Mankato who had to use the resources from the food pantry. He even had to use the kitchen for the degree for cooking or whatever, chef. Use that resource to cook his food because he lived on his car because his girlfriend kicked him out. So yeah, see, like the benefits of that, and the social worker helped him out with it. These are things that we've implemented because we saw an issue, and the student body voted for this last year. And hopefully, with the Hunger Free Campus Act, we would get more funding to keep providing this and helping students. And also there is WIC, which is for infants, children, and mothers. So this is also another program that you can be eligible for, and it's something that could also benefit you. So in conclusion, I talked about resources, the Hunger Free Campus Act, and how this affects students. So what you're probably, oh wait, I forgot something. And that's our food pantry. So there's me. So I took this off of the South Central College website about our food pantry that we implemented. Use it as a resource. It's really great. You also are not spending any money going here. This shirt that I'm wearing. This is from Lead on Men. So this is not a mantra. This is us. Oh, this is a mantra. This is just so the hunger for so let's say it's hungry for change, right? Well, I'm not hungry for change. I'm starving for change because we need to fight for this issue. We need to talk about it and bring awareness. Any questions? Yes.
How much advertisement does it go into, like, with a food show?
Advertisement?
No.
So last semester we advertised this once a week, every Tuesday, try to get students to come. When we first opened this up, we had about 29 students, and North Mankato had about 30. So we were pretty good on numbers, but recently, I don't think we've advertised too much. A lot of students aren't even aware that we have a basement, and so it's hard for them to even go down there, and get food because they don't know it's there.
Is this program under SNAP or is it its own thing?
So the Hunger Free Campus,
Yeah.
It's under. So this is under Lead on Med. So it's under Lead on Med, who has pushed this bill, who has pushed us to get this passed by advocating for this issue. So probably forgot to mention this, but I'm part of the diversity committee that Lead on Med has handled specifically to accept applications for campuses to make it hunger free.
What is Lead on Men?
Lead on Men is a nonprofit organization that represents over 180,000 students in community and technical colleges. I am the Metro South Platform Committee Alt and the Steering Committee Vice Chair of the organization. So, as Alt, I help the Platform Committee rep that governs over 5 campuses in the Metro South region.
So do all colleges have to do this act now, or?
No. You have to apply if you want to do this. So, a lot of times, if this is something that we've already applied for this, so hopefully by January or April, we can get accepted and become a member for Kansas Tech. So you have to apply for it.
All right, thank you.